I'll make sure that I sell my agenda to other colleagues from other countries and see how we have an East Africa that benefits our people. So that if there is a referendum about East Africa, the people vote overwhelmingly to support the existence of the East African community. I want to say thank you. Asante sana. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ino, mwebale munonga, afoyo, EALA manoi, owanyala nabi, Uganda yetu, East Africa yetu. God bless you. When you get a chance, tell a friend to vote Kaija Harold as one of the MPs of East Africa, represent the opposition, but in this way would be representing the people of Uganda. Thank you so much. God bless you.
To command the Secretary of the Electoral Commission to forward a document to colleagues, commissioners, to endorse their signatures, and thereafter is stamped. Fellow Ugandans, the word fellow Ugandans should not be out of your minds, or fellow citizens, or compatriots. This is our country. One Uganda, one people. One people, one Uganda. We must always promote party interests. We must always remain one Uganda, one people. And through this democratization process, after the proclamation, indeed the history of the party and the country, as well as individuals, will change. But don't mind. It's a process we have to undergo. I must congratulate all of you. The candidates, the agents, members of the press, the party members, the voters, for all your contribution to make this a successful exercise within the party. Proclamation on the declaration of results of East African Legislative Assembly, EALA. Whereas East African Legislative Assembly Member of Parliament election was held on the 8th day of February 2022, at which the candidates were Kaija Harold, Nanyonjo Susan, Seruge Yasin, Tindiewa Joseph, Wante Jamal Luanga. And whereas polling for the EALA MP election closed at 5 p.m. on Tuesday 8th, the day of February 2022. And whereas the Electoral Commission has ascertained the results of the EALA MP election, now therefore, in exercise of the powers conferred on the Electoral Commission by Article 29, Clause 2A of the Party Constitution, the Commission publishes and declares the results of the EALA MP election as on the Electoral Commission declaration form. The agents of the candidates have already received this form. May I again reiterate the results? They are as follows. Kaija Harold, 27 votes. And his agent is Muganga Taufik. He has actually signed this form. Nanyonjo Susan, 5 votes. And his agent is Kavenge Ahmad. He has also signed the form. Seruge Yasin, 00. Agent's name, dash. Signature, dash. Tindiewa Joseph, 15 votes. The agent is the Ampulile Aliban. He has also signed. Wante Jamal Luanga, 14 votes. His agent is the Book of Fred. He has also signed. Number of votes, valid votes for candidates, 61. Rejected or invalid votes, 1. The ballot papers casted, 62 out of 75 registered voters. This is a percentage of 82.6% voter turnout. Now, therefore, the candidate, Kaija Harold, having attained the highest number of votes in the election and the votes cast in his favor, the Commission declares Kaija Harold the East African Legislative Assembly Member of Parliament candidate. At an election held on the 8th day of February 2022. Dated this day, 8th of February 2022. It bears the signature of the chairperson and commissioners. Kudeva Richard, Commissioner, Bone Utama Ogomson, Commissioner, Priscilla Mpirirwe, Commissioner, and Secretary of the Electoral Commission, Ojobile Agasti. Congratulations to all of you members of the party. It's the FDC which has won.
Yes. FDCI! One Uganda! One people! One Uganda! I'm on the order.
May I now take this opportunity to invite Harold Kaija to come and take this declaration form. Now, there are some instruments of authority. Instruments of authority to be handed over Kaija Harold. This is the FDC flag, the national flag, and the East African Community flag. As the flags are being brought, maybe he can give us his remarks and thank the members for their presence and the trust and confidence they have put in him.
The Chairman, Electoral Commission, Commissioners, the EC staff, Mr. Chairman, our President, because that office is never empty, the Secretary for Women Affairs, NEC members and fellow contestants. One Uganda, one people, one people, one Uganda. Moments like these are always emotional. As the chairman said, nobody has won and nobody has lost. The FDC has won. For us, these are processes that we try to sell to other parties and the country at large. That in the FDC, we are democratic. I want to thank my colleagues to whom we've put up a spirited fight, and I am glad I have not seen anybody punch a colleague. If that is copied and taken to the national politics, Uganda would be a second-class person, but I have not seen a colleague punch a colleague seriously abusing a colleague. If we can keep that, that is something intangible the party can keep. I take with a lot of pride. I feel loved, I feel trusted, and I don't take this trust for granted. I want to use this trust to propel my party further. My colleagues, I think, have been picking, whenever you put up your manifestos, I'll pick them and read them to try to see what views do you have that I don't have. And I take them seriously. As I told you, they are senior colleagues I have talked to. The chairman has been an ambassador, good at foreign policy. Mr. Mukalas Chibuka knows the community well. JB Okelo, those are colleagues who appreciate what we want to embark on. My candidature is about the FDC. If I tap you for advice, please advise me. I have seen my senior brother, Wante Jamal. He took us through his works and the languages he appreciates. We are friends, and I know we know where we meet. We'll meet and compare some notes. In the morning, I gave my manifesto, which I won't repeat now. We are going to Parliament. We are going to Parliament. We are going to speak to them. I have told the media down there, they've been telling me about the dominance of the NRM. But you have seen constituencies, predominantly party constituencies, independents winning. If somebody with no party attachment can win, you have seen constituencies where a particular party is dominant and another party candidate wins. We've had examples. So I believe we are going to present ourselves as the best and challenge them to see how they judge the best. It is what we are going to do, starting from yesterday, today, tomorrow, until when we win. I'll win with you. We shall not lose. For God and my country, one Uganda, one people, one Uganda. God bless you.
Can we hear some words of encouragement from Tindiebwa Joseph?
FDC way. FDC way. I congratulate my brother There's no COVID. Yes, yes. I congratulate him. He is my co-deputy secretary general upon his winning. And we are two here. We share responsibilities. Winning is my brother. I don't have any bad feeling against him at all. I say it from the bottom of my heart. I'm a born again Christian. Everything way. And when I was asked here questions, as I present my just, words of encouragement, I said that losing an election to me, concerning how I've been participating in the struggle, is not what can cause me to reduce my moral courage and political courage to advance what we are fighting for. I told you colleagues, and I repeat again, I was not looking for a job, I was looking for an assignment by the party. I've ever been assigned by the party to go to the Parliament of Uganda as a principal policy analyst. I appreciate. From time to time, we share responsibilities. This time, by God's grace, it was his time, of which was through a competitive election. I appreciate all my agents. My brother Albano, my wife, where are you? Yes. And there's Alisa Mani, where are you? And all those who voted for me, those who cheered us. We will continue to fight for the best for FDC. And part of what I shared with him, with my brother Kaija, is that we don't want the flag to stop from here. My political oratory, in my presentation, I said that I'm to be the victory of FDC, the hope of victory. Would like to join that hope together? Please, don't slumber at all. I will tap on you seriously. There is no kind of letting it go the way how it has been. 2017, when I was a candidate, I scored 2 votes. Today, I've scored 15. Thank you, please. But in the process, you continue to suck the juice inside of me is a good one. I have what to do for the party. And I'm not discouraged that either you are not trusting me at all. I'm at peace with everybody. And I want to encourage my colleagues, let's support Kaija Harold. From here and there, from time to time, there can be one hits there, another one is there, either maybe say, maybe it wasn't the best, but we're not having any kind of hostility. My profession, I'm a senior lecturer, advancing toward to be an associate professor. I continue to uphold my values of professionalism. When there is an assignment, yet I have these trainees, the good ones. I've gone TZ, I've gone to Dodoma, I've gone to where, and for the meantime, I will still be doing the work and as well doing party work. God bless you. One Uganda, one people. Thank you so much.
Words of encouragement from Nanyonjo.
This opportunity to thank you all in your presence, more especially our chairman EC or the Electoral Commission, our party chairperson, Ambassador Waswabiligwa, Women's League, Arida, Fatuma, all with all my fellow NEC members. Thank you for the work that has been done today. Let me take this opportunity at this very moment. I promise to remain strong. I remain an FDC lady. Already we have been winning, and after such exercises, as of now I'm talking, I'm sitting on the National Executive Council of FDC. I think that is also a win. So we are going to join our powers with our winner. We shall talk what we can. We shall talk to our colleagues, and we see how Kaija will win this game, because we need to be represented in the East African Legislative Council. And by names, once again, Ognanyonjo Susan, I thank all who have voted for me, and I promise that I will not shame FDC. I remain FDC member, and I will always be Thank you so much, all who are gathered here. Thank you.
Words of encouragement from Wante Jamal Luanga.
Thank you. I came here this morning knowing that there shall be a winner and losers because you were fun. I want to take this opportunity to thank you, NEC members, the 14, because I'm not a voter and I don't sit in NEC, but to listen to me and I get those 14 votes. I want to encourage my brother, my young brother, Kaija, that now this is just the beginning of the campaign. You need to do intensive consultation and talking to other people. Because just having this FDC flag, yes, I don't want to talk much, but I wish you well. Here you told me that you'll give me a job. Yes. I wish you give me the job to advise you. I thank
you. Words of encouragement from Seruge Yasin. At this juncture, may I call Kaija Harold, if the FDC flag, the Uganda flag, and the East African Community the Uganda flag. And finally, the East African Community flag. Thank you very much. May I now invite the National Chairman to make his remarks. Thereafter we shall rise up, sing the Uganda anthem and the East African Community anthem.
Chairman of the Commission, all the members of NEC, the candidates, our candidates, the media, our party members, and all those good friends of ours. One Uganda.
One people.
One people.
One Uganda.
Ra. Cha. Cha cha cha. God is great all the time. Today when I came here, like everyone else, we had someone in mind who we wish to win, correct? But we didn't know who was going to win, correct? But at the end, someone won. Could have been yours or mine, or could have been not. But nevertheless, as someone already said, today is not Kaija who won. Otundebo and others, Nanyonjo and others who lost. But definitely, FDC won. It's the party that we should be proud of. No one here, based on looking at your heads, who knew how the East African community was, except me. I'll just give you a simple example that during the time when we had the East African community that worked, I could get on a train from here, Kampala, all the way to Mombasa without anybody stopping me to say, where's your kitambulizo, as they say in Swahili. You could fly on East African Airlines, and we also had East African money. Someone talked about the money. We had the East African Post and Telecommunication. Everything worked. We were one. It is so unfortunate that when we got our independence later on, all of us, we lost something that was good. I don't think that we can get that back again, to be honest with you. But maybe we could get something closer to it. Someone suggested that maybe it ought not be a political union, but rather an economic union. That's a possibility. But most importantly is that our future, or the future of our children, for in my case, and grandchildren, ought to be able to move, not only in East Africa, anywhere around the world without being bothered. Trade is important to all of us, and we should embrace it. Kaija, you have won, not because others have lost. Because if you don't compete, you not become a dictator. Like most parties have, they just put up someone. But we have a beautiful party, and we can say, let's go to the primary, let's go through everything, and we choose the one that you really want. And all of us, nobody pushed us to vote for any of us. As I said before, some of us voted for you, others did not vote for you. Some of us voted for maybe, I had only one vote that wasn't counted. I don't know whether that was intentional, but nevertheless, the work that is here is done. The biggest work is going to the parliament and convincing, by the way, not only our member of parliament, but also the independent and the others also. If you remember the election that took place, we had a candidate during the elections of the speakership. Most of our member of parliament abandoned us, and they went and voted for someone else. I think Country-Uganda got what? 15 out of 500 of all those, and we had 30 member of parliament. So the question is this: how do we now first get our member of parliament to support FDC? We may take it for granted, but I don't. So we have work to do. All of us, especially those who have been standing, they have member of parliament behind them. They ought also to continue to work to make sure that FDC this time around we support our candidate. Win or lose, we should come up principally someone to say that these people supported their own. And I beg you, member of parliament, I don't know whether anyone left is here, there's someone here was before. Please, I beg you, FDC member of parliament supporters. I would like to say to Noob, if they're here, you are in the opposition, we are in the opposition. support us. And if we are able to support one of yours, we will support. NRM, there is people who are good and they're sincere and they look for good talent. We ask them also to support our candidate. I don't have very much to say except to wish you good luck and also to thank all of you who stood. That don't worry. I predict that next time you stand for whatever you stand for, you'll be the winners. God bless you. Kaija, hold our flag, be proud, work hard, and God bless you. Lastly, I forgot to tell you, our president unfortunately could not be here. He had to go to Soroti because we have someone he needed to bury. So he had to go before talking to you. Hopefully, I've represented him a little bit better. God bless you. One Uganda.
One people.
One people.
One Uganda.
Ra. Kya. Bye-bye.
We rise up for the national anthem and the East African Community anthem.